I'm just going to read it to you.
Sure.
So this question says, most of the software companies I have seen do not focus much on software security and security vulnerabilities. They rely on the clients to do this, and they don't incorporate it into their software development process.
Mm-hmm.
If they ever suggest to a client that vulnerabilities need to be handled, they tell the client only after the software is already in production and already exposed to security vulnerabilities.
Yeah. All right. This is definitely somebody who probably works in software development, I guess, or IT.
Or has had an experience with.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So most of the people that we end up having the initial conversations with, that question just right over their head.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even thinking about that. But it is a good point in that, like security, we've had multiple situations to where we talk with someone that they have certain types of applications. They don't even fully understand the security of it. That's just something that we haven't ever had that luxury, because everything we've ever dealt with was protected health information. That was very sensitive data. You've got to have encryption. You've got to, in transit, at rest, you've got a lot of moving parts and pieces. But yeah, it's a critical thing to be talking about, and it should be handled along with just talking about how, when you're about to deploy the software, it's kind of like you build the software, right? And you're testing it. It's not live. But when you go to push it out to where people can actually use it so the world can access it on the web, you have to break it and hack it before everybody else does. Because if you're storing stuff, just think about an Excel spreadsheet. I think simplistically, right? So all this stuff comes in from your web application, it goes in a big old Excel spreadsheet. You don't want somebody to be able to come get that data. All right. So, and how you do that is you hack it ahead of time. You go ahead and figure out how did they, oh gosh, yeah, all you have to do right here is just penetrate from the user ID and boom, we're in. Now I can access everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have to break it ahead of time. And so, talking about security, I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to look around and understand from a cybersecurity standpoint, it's a big deal. You need to go ahead and do that ahead of time. And if you're not, it's to your own demise.
Yeah.